Okay, welcome to the stream. Had to get some things sorted out. Make sure that things are running well. Let's see. Now the question is, does the fidelity stay high on the stream when I start playing some Metroid music? Oh, it looks like the desktop audio is not going through. Oh gosh, that's loud. There we go. Okay. Now it should be working properly. Filters and all. Sweet. Okay. Let me do this real quick. Let me see if it's streaming well. Real quick. Come on. You got this stream. It'll also give me a nice little practice run on this map. Okay, it's looking pretty smooth on my end. Let me know if that is not the case for you. And let me also fix these settings. I think this is good. Okay. Everything seems to be working, maybe, hopefully. YouTube's acting up right now. Yeah, this is weird. Yeah, for some reason the YouTube Studio page is frozen. Let me try to fix that. Okay, there we go. The page is unfrozen now. We can get started. Okay, so our goal today is simple. We need to get a gold on this map and get a gold on the final map, which I have not seen at all so far. This one I've been experimenting with a bit, but we'll actually see if I can get it done, because I have tried it several times. So maybe I'll actually be able to get it this time. Okay. So this first turn's pretty important. And I think I understand what the objective is, but I sometimes fall out of it anyway. I was getting to a point where I wasn't falling out of it at all, but I've kind of lost the muscle memory, because that was a little bit ago now. Weirdly enough, I am ahead of my PB pace. Actually, I don't know if that's my PB. It may be the test run. Oh, okay. Let's try this again. That was a rough start, but I think we can catch up pretty easily here. I think there might be some trick to that uphill turn. I need to pay more attention to it. And also make it to it first. If I can just do that. Man, now I'm screwing this one up super hard. I can't tap that wall. It slows you down way too much. Also, probably just needs to be one brake tap. That was a little too long. This corner. Oh. Man, I've really lost the muscle memory for this level. But yeah, I've been loving Trackmania. I did it. I went back and did a few of the gold medals since last time. The ones that I had silvers on, not quite golds. Because I do find it pretty addicting. It feels great to just get PBs in this game. Well, that was close. I almost lost traction there. Oh no, I lost pace. That's okay. Let's try this last section, because getting through this gap is no mean feat without crashing that like that. Oh, it was so bad, and yet an improvement. That's that's sad. Okay, let's try again. We're awfully close. I mean, we're 3/10 away. Not bad. Oh, a little too wide. Nope. Wall touch. Gotta go back. I know the start is not great. I'm pretty sure there are a few things I could change here. Like that turn, I think I took pretty well, but I'm still losing to my PB. Okay. Oh, too wide. Oh, dang it. So, at the start of stream today, I was trying, or just before I started streaming, I got a SSD that I wanted to connect to my computer to use for storing recordings, and I opened up my machine, I had it all turned off, everything was grounded, everything was good. And I plugged in the SSD, and the computer was not recognizing it after I turned the computer back on. And turns out, I'm still not sure what's going on with the SSD. I need to figure out if I need to change some settings or something. And go into the device manager and try to get the computer to recognize it. But while I was trying to add this SSD, I accidentally broke one of my display port connectors. So luckily not internally, not inside the PC. I have a HDMI to display port adapter that was really, really cheap and has been close to falling apart for a while now. And as I opened up the machine, apparently I jiggled that around a little bit and it just fell apart. So one of my displays is out, making everything a bit more cramped and harder to work with, but it's fine. It was just unfortunate that it had to happen right before stream. I probably shouldn't have worried about the SSD before stream. I don't need it right away. I do need it within the next few days because I'm running out of room on my main hard drive. But I could have waited. I just didn't. It wasn't very smart on my end. I need to refine the start. So I'm pretty sure that the strategy on grass is to turn as much as you can as early as you can, and then try to go straight for as long as possible. You pick up the most speed that way. At least that's what it feels like is the idea. So like straightening out here is better, because my PB lost some speed there. Still didn't catch up. My start was much worse. And that's not good. Too much airtime there is really bad news. So I need to be on the slope of the block when I jump off, so that way I can catch it at the right angle. Oh, that's way too high. Oh no. But yeah, it's been a fun experience messing around with Trackmania. And I'm almost to the point where I either need to start chasing author medals on these campaign maps, or, which I don't think is feasible, or actually get a subscription so that I can play more maps in previous campaigns. I do believe I have access to ranked right now, which is what I will do if I get these golds this stream. but we'll see if that even happens. I think we have a solid chance. Just this map, man, it's been a bit of a beast. So we take that corner tight, and we just do a single brake tap here, swing a little bit wider, and try to get a better angle. Too much airtime there. So we're quite a bit slower than the PB pace. Especially if we run into a wall. That doesn't help the situation. That was 2 brake taps. It's probably not good. Take this corner a little tighter. I don't think I touched the wall there. At least didn't feel like I did. Did I touch that checkpoint? Now I'm wondering. Oh gosh. Just destroyed some spectators. Okay. Do a smaller brake tap there so I can get a better... Oh. I thought I'd get a better inside line. Kind of screwed it up though. A little too wide. Higher on the grass. I didn't steer hard enough early on. Oh yeah, speaking of the adapter issue I had where now I can't use one of my monitors. I have ordered another one. It's on the way, but it's a ways out, so it's going to be interesting trying to do some stuff I do, like editing videos is much harder with less monitors. Because I like to put all the different like panels of Premiere on different monitors and so that I can expand them all the way. So like I can have the audio channels all the way expanded so I can adjust them individually. I'll figure it out though. It's fine. I was going to play Metroid Prime today, but I had a hankering for Trackmania, and I feel like I'm blazing through Metroid Prime. I want it to last longer because it's so good. This is just prolonging it, I realize, but that it's not even in a good way of prolonging it. But I just don't want it to end. Ooh, a little too much speed. Slid right over the hump. I'm using, I think I mentioned this before, but I am using the 8BitDo Ultimate Bluetooth controller. And I'm actually not sure if this game makes use of the analog triggers. I'm actually curious. I don't think so. Maybe it's a setting I can change. It would be kind of fun to use them a little more fully. But right now I'm pretty sure they're set to act like digital triggers and they have a dead zone and all that good stuff. I don't have the back buttons programmed for anything on this profile either. I think it would actually be good to put the reset and the checkpoint, like the checkpoint and the full run, reset onto the back buttons, which are that would be pretty easy to do. I just need to do it. No. Dang it. Weirdly enough, when I first started playing this game, I was really thrown off because it was using the Xbox controller layout, so A and B were switched. Because I have the 8-bit Duke controller that has the Nintendo layout, with A, B, X, and Y being in the Nintendo locations. But in the controller settings, they, in this game, automatically switch them. So B was A and X was Y, and vice versa. Which really threw me off for, well, pretty much the whole time I was playing, and then I went in and I was like, okay, maybe it's recognizing controller as an Xbox controller, that's fine. Turns out it wasn't. It was recognizing it as a Nintendo style controller, but it just swapped those buttons automatically. I was so confused. Not quite sure why they would do that. There's got to be some sort of rhyme or reason to it. I think landing higher on that first hill is better. So I do need to take this turn as tight as I can. Like that. Cut to the inside a little sooner. Straightening out sooner. Oh gosh, I lost traction there for a second. Started skidding. We are very close to getting gold on this map. But at the same time, I guess 0.3 of a second is pretty far to go. But I think there are so many things I can improve on my PB. Like that ending, I can't believe that beat my old PB. Kind of sad. Too much air there. Yeah, I think my PB's start is far from optimal, but boy do I have a hard time nailing this drift right here. Like that was good. That was good. That beat my PB by a bit. And then I just run into a wall. That's not terrible, but that landing was rough. A little too sideways. Uh-oh. Wall touch. Got a little bit of airtime at the start there, so my PB caught up pretty quickly. Had less airtime there, though. I feel like I had a better line there, but it didn't set up well for the next turn. So I guess it wasn't a better line. In isolation. In a vacuum, that turn was beautiful. If only there hadn't been a turn after it. This isn't a terrible start. Let's see. Tighter, try to keep traction this whole way. Oh no. The goal there is to try to slow down as fast as you can and make that turn while staying on the top side of the block, this rounded block. At least I think that allows you to keep the most speed. Oh no. That turn's hard. It takes a couple brake taps, I think, is the strategy, but I mistime them every time. That was better. Oh, this was much worse. Holy cow. I can't catch that much air there, or else I'm done for. Broke. I broke too much. Man, English is weird. That doesn't sound right. I stepped on the brake for too long. There we go. Oh, that was a good start. If I can just get the brake timing right like that every time, I'll be much better off for the rest of the map. That was pretty bad. There's no going back though. Except at the beginning. I kind of screwed up that checkpoint. It's one thing I haven't been doing. I haven't been doing any checkpoint resets, which would help me learn the sections better, commit them to muscle memory faster. Trying to cut that corner is not the best idea. know if taking that lower is necessarily the best option. It doesn't seem much faster because you hit the uphill on the grass side of that jump, and I feel like it slows you down so much. Ooh, way too wide there. I kind of do want to experiment with the uphill grass turn though. So like if I go like this, I get a good approach. I swing wide. Oh, I meant to checkpoint reset, but I just reset the whole track. This time I'll do a checkpoint reset if I don't get the turn right. Like that, but with a better landing up here. Yeah. Like closer to there. I wonder if that is any faster. Because I do a little hop, I get a teeny bit of air time, but it makes it so that I can take the turn slightly faster. So if I go to the outside here, and then I take the turn a little faster, like that, then I think my PB catches up here. Yeah, so maybe it's not as helpful as I thought. Oh no! I definitely have more speed there though, so maybe it does help. I had to brake. No. I'll have more speed here, I think, so this isn't much worse than my PB. Those 2 wall hits, though, they do hurt. Those 3 wall hits, those 4 wall hits. Stack them up. I really want to take that turn as tight as I can to get that nice angle to jump over onto the grass section. I keep missing it. I mean the line, and I do keep hitting the wall. Something more like that, because then I can have more traction for longer. That was very slow. Feels ever so slightly faster, but I think my PB has more speed here. Well, not. at least enough to catch up. This map is slowly coming back to me. Part of me wants to go to the next map just to, you know, mix it up, have a change of pace for a minute, but I'm sure I'll lose all the muscle memory I've gained over the past like 20 minutes. So I probably ought to just stick with it. Even when it does eventually start feeling really repetitive. Here, another line. Like that. Too high. Oh no. I lost all that lead instantly. Oh, hey, Sleepy. Nothing much. What's up with you? Just trying to get some gold medals in this game. Oof. Too slow. Too slow. That little jump really destroyed my timing. Okay. Just launched myself off the edge there. With that wall touch, I think I'm going to lose all the lead I have over my BB. But I can gain it back right here. If I just... Oh. Oh. Just chilling is a good state to be in. I was messing around with my computer trying to add some memory, and I broke off a display adapter that had been on the verge of breaking off for a long time. So I'm down a monitor. It's not so bad, but it just made setting up the stream a lot more awkward. Also, honestly, the worst thing about it was my computer still thought there was a third monitor. So I like opened one of my programs and it opened on the third monitor, which is not displaying anything. And so I had to try to figure out how to get it to move monitors, which is pretty easy. It's just the Windows key, shift, and directional buttons, but sometimes it doesn't seem consistent. I eventually did get it over though. I find it so weird that my computer can't stream this in 1080p. For some reason, it will only stream it in 720. It just thinks this game is too much. Oh. go. Reduce some airtime there, so we'll probably have a little bit more speed here. Okay, too much speed. Yep, the curse of tech. It's the curse that keeps on giving. Is the stream at least decent, like frame-wise? Not quality-wise. I mean, 720. That's just what we're stuck at for the moment, until I figure out something more permanent. On my other monitor, I don't have. Okay, it doesn't look like there have been any dropped frames, so at least there's that. That's good that it's running okay. We'll take a slight quality drop over the crazy bad frame rate issues we were having that one time, or those 2 times, I guess. It's definitely underselling it by saying 1 time. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna try swinging wide on that turn and seeing if that'll actually save me some time. So keep, oh, I was gonna say we take that turn tight, but that's not, that was a little more tight than I was thinking. Too much airtime. Too tight yet again. Now the annoying part is that the DisplayPort adapter that I'd been using, part of it is still stuck in the port. So I'm gonna have to try to get the latches to give way and pull it out without damaging the DisplayPort. I don't necessarily need it right away, but it is unfortunate to have to try to remove that. Also, the memory I installed isn't working, but that's a completely different issue. And an easier one to solve. Oh gosh, way too wide there. Do a nice little 360. It was a really good first turn, but this turn was worse. That wasn't good. But I'm still pretty close to my PB. It's a bad sign for my PB. We're heckin' close though. I feel it. I feel it. It just takes one clean run. And we're free of this map. Not that I dislike it, it's actually a pretty fun map. So I don't feel too bad being stuck on it. Not like I felt being stuck on the last map in the training section that had every type of track and like really awful downhills. Oh crap. Ooh. Way too far outside there. This game has a mode called Cup of the Day where you race against everybody around the world in a random map. And it seems really cool. Oh, you're addicted to the Magmoor Caverns theme? Hey, join the club. It's it's a bop. Yeah, I love the Magmoor Caverns theme. There's other good music in the game, but I think that's the one that is super easy to get stuck in your head. I was having a bit of a craving for this game, which is why I'm not playing Metroid Prime right now. But I might switch to it. It's hilarious that I had a craving for this game, enough of a craving that I'd rather, you know, deal with lacking monitors. Since I play this one on my PC. With the Switch, I could... Because I don't actually use one of my monitors to play the Switch. I use a TV that's sitting next to my desk. So it's like I have another big monitor sitting here, but I just don't touch it unless I'm using the Switch. Surely, one of these times. Get a clean run. Lost so much speed there. Oh, anyway, as I was saying, the Cup of the Day mode seems really, really fun. It's like a elimination tournament. And after I finish this, getting the golds on this campaign, I might have to get a subscription so that I can play Cup of the Day and some older campaigns too. Oh no. Outside turn. Oh no. God, just the teeniest bit of air there, but caused me to slide out. There we go. Oh, I landed too sideways. I think that slowed me down a bit. Rolling with it. I goofed too wide. No. Oh, I had a decent shot there, I think. If I just stayed on track. Oh yeah, by the way, it sounds like in the next Splatoon season, we're getting a lot more Salmon Run content, which is sick. I'm super excited about that. We're getting the costumes from 2, like the slop suits from 2, so you can get those in the shop. I think there's another map coming. I'm not sure though, actually, on that one. But I do want some new maps. The main game, you know, ranked modes, Turf War, they've got plenty of maps. Salmon Run needs some more love, especially for how popular it is. Oh yeah, they're adding a little bit more in to Salmon Run. Also, I think they're adding a couple specials in. I think they're bringing the Kraken back from Splatoon 1. Although less potent, I would imagine, because I remember hearing that one was a little busted. tap my brakes after hitting the wall. Dang it, had a decent lead there. Yeah, I mean, I feel like your wish is being granted as we speak, especially with the expansion bringing back the Splatoon 1 lobby and everything. Which I still don't know how they're gonna make that useful. I don't know if they're gonna be exclusive items in the Splatoon 1 lobby. I imagine you'll also be able to access the lobby for matches and everything from there. Because I feel like the only thing that's different is, you know, they have the stores, and then they're gonna hide the single player campaign DLC somewhere in there. I feel like I'm trying to remember, there was somebody that analyzed the lobby from Splatoon 1, and I feel like there was something that could have been Squid Beats, but I don't want to get your hopes up. That's something you'd have to look up to see. Just a little too much speed on that jump. Well, that gap, it's just so hard to shoot. Go. I feel like that was pretty good. I think I reduced airtime slightly more than my PB. Oh gosh, no. Grinding down the wall is not the play here. Higher. Go a little tighter here. Go a little bit wider and try to get a little more speed going into this jump. Oh, Okay. Bouncing out of that is not good. Slightly more speed here. Holy cow. When I hit that jump that fast, sometimes I wonder if braking is the best move, but I think you want to maintain as much speed as you can there. I just think there's a better way to fall off that ledge. That time I was a little too low on the slope. I think I actually need to go towards the middle of the hump and go outside. Oh yeah, pancakes, waffles, French toast. That is a good Splatfest idea. What would you go for? What's your go-to breakfast carb? Lately, with the diet I've been on, I've been avoiding, I can't have cereals. So I've just been doing bananas and peanut butter, which has been delicious. And I think I'll probably be sticking with that well after this diet that I'm stuck on. So I haven't had pancakes, waffles, or French toast in a while. I feel like waffles might end up being the most voted for answer. They're just so solid. Personally, I have a soft spot for pancakes, but I think that would be the least voted for. I think it would be between waffles and French toast, because I think pancakes are criticized in comparison to those two. So I'd probably want to vote for pancakes, even though in my heart of hearts I know waffles are probably better. But chocolate chip pancakes just hit so right. And of course that's when I remember you don't like chocolate, but unless that happens to be one of the exceptions. Yeah, chocolate chip pancakes are good. They hit different sometimes, in my opinion. I mean, you'd think it's self-explanatory on how it would taste, but I feel like it adds a shocking amount to the pancake. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's more than the sum of its parts. Could be nostalgia talking, though. I loved having those as a kid. I haven't had them in a long time. Which is for the best. I mean, waffles, pancakes, and French toast aren't exactly the most healthy of breakfasts. But they're classics. And whenever you're having breakfast for dinner, it's hard to go wrong with any of those three. Although I will say French toast has never held a place in my heart. I didn't like it as a small child, and I came around on it eventually, but it took a long time. So it's still at the bottom of the three for me. Oh yeah, over the past week, I've been binging Made in Abyss, the anime, but I wouldn't necessarily recommend it. It's very dark. The animation is very cute until it gets dark. But it's a very good show. Yeah, eggs, bacon, sausage could also be a good one. I'm wondering if there's another... I'm trying to think of another good meat substitution. Like, the problem is bacon and sausage are such go-tos. What other meats can show up in breakfast that are eaten alone like that? Maybe like ham or something? I don't know if that's much of a breakfast food though. Bacon, sausage, ham or something. I also do like how I don't think of eggs as meat, but they kind of are. Apple juice, orange juice, and some other juice. Apple juice, orange juice. What else do you drink in the mornings? Apple juice, orange juice, and milk. Milk's a little OP though. I don't know. It has to be another juice. Well, I guess milk is sort of animal juice. I don't like that I said that out loud. Um. Yeah. What's another morning juice? Oh, milk is definitely out of the running now that I've said that. I mean, cranberry? People seem to love cranberry and everything. I don't personally get it. It's alright, but... yeah, apple juice and orange juice are more titular breakfast juices. Oops. Oops. How many wall hits can I do before having to reset? Yeah, I was thinking in the two option format in Splatoon 2, that like winter and summer versus and spring versus fall would be two good Splatfests. But now that there are three options, I mean, which season would you get rid of? Outright. It's bound to bother somebody. Because I know a lot of people in that set of four would probably get rid of winter, but that may be my second favorite season, so I don't think that's fair. There's no good way to do it. But I'm actually not sure that... Yeah, Sleepy, that's, I mean, it's a bit of a moral quandary, and it's a philosophical debate on whether or not milk is juice. I need to look up the definition of juice. Because, I mean, to juice something means to squeeze it until liquid comes out, right? Okay, I hate that I'm already... how can this not be weird? So, you're kind of juicing a cow, right? When you squeeze the milk out of its udder. I hate this. We need to talk about something else. It just keeps getting weirder. It is an interesting debate, though. I wonder how many people would actually be on the side of milk being juice. Because I can't. I feel like my moral compass says no, that can't. It can't be a juice. Surely not a juice, right? Surely. Although I do think I've been bringing up some pretty good points, even if they are uncomfortable to say. I've almost convinced myself. A liquid obtained from a vegetable or meat. Yeah, I guess it kind of works. The implications are strange, but I think it might fit the definition. So yeah, maybe that is the Splatfest. It's changed from, or yeah, let's actually switch it around a little bit, because we're going from a Splatfest between orange juice, apple juice, and milk, and we're just changing it to, is milk a juice? Is milk not a juice? Or is this weird? This is a weird conversation that we're having, and you don't really care which it is. And those would be the three options. I'd go with the weird conversation one, even though I've talked about it for so long. Oh, dang it. I think there was a way I could have caught up there. I'm trying to think of any, like, philosophical things that they could do in a Splatfest. Because they kind of did one before. They did the chicken and the egg. They did. I don't think they imply that it was which one comes first, but, or which one came first. But it was a little surprising to see that as a Splatfest. Because in some ways that has like religious versus evolutionary connotations. But then again, it also is one of those things where it might not be either. And you might think, well, I mean, if something were to lay a chicken egg, then whatever laid it had to have been a chicken, right? So then you get stuck in an infinite like paradox, and it doesn't make any sense. But it was a very fascinating choice for a Splatfest. Yeah, an egg can't appear out of nowhere. I've seen those arguments, but you know, evolutionary wise, like it's possible, because I said whatever laid a chicken egg had to have been a chicken, but then again, if chickens evolved from, you know, raptors somewhere along the line, then a raptor had to lay a chicken egg at some point. So maybe the egg. I don't know. It's a weird quandary. Strange thought experiment. Which is why it's a question that's thrown around so much, is because there's, you know, there's no actual way to answer it, and you could argue either side. No matter what actually happened, like even if we had the facts in front of us, like you could still debate. And I think the one of the early Splatoon 2 Splatfests was ketchup versus mayo. And I think it would have benefited from a third option, and you know, fry sauce. Fry sauce should have been in the mix. But you know, fry sauce is a pretty like regional thing. Just mixing the two. That's another thing that I think is better than the sum of its parts. At least as a dipping sauce. So yeah, we need to run that back. Run it back. Do ketchup, mayo, and fry sauce. The 3 teams. Of course, you could call it whatever. I feel like Heinz has a bottle that's like Mayo Chup or something, which is it's a truly reprehensible name, but it's the same thing as fry sauce, so I'd be satisfied if that was the option. Yeah, callback Splatfest would be cool. Just taking one of the old Splatfests and adding a third option to it and running it back. Although it would create some lore implications, because canonically in Splatoon, whichever side wins the Splatfest is considered objectively correct. So redoing Splatfests, I mean, you're kind of nullifying past pretty much laws of Splatland. Splatlandia. Yeah, sriracha and ketchup, I mean, yeah, I don't know. Sounds like an interesting mix. I'd have to try it before knocking it, but the only reason I say that is because I love fry sauce so much, and I'm like, man, I just... more sauce combinations, please. Maybe there's something out there that I've missed. It might end up being my favorite thing. Like honey mustard? Holy cow. I love honey mustard. And I'm not the biggest fan of mustard. So some sauce combinations are good, if you can call honey a sauce. That is. I feel like that one's debatable. One of these runs, I probably ought to focus on the game a little bit more than thinking about these thoughts and concepts of mixing sauces. So yeah, honey mustard. It's good stuff. That also weirds people out when I say... It seems to weird people out when I say, like, oh yeah, I don't like mustard, but honey mustard? Honey mustard's tasty as heck. mustard's so good. Now I'm thinking about honey mustard. I can't have it currently, so that's sad, but I think I'm a little too far behind. Yeah, and I hit the wall. Chick-fil-A sauce is banging. That's a mix of like honey mustard, barbecue, and a couple other things. That's, yeah. Chick-fil-A sauce is probably my favorite dipping sauce. Honey mustard's transformative. Better than the sum of its parts. Oh. Okay, I had more speed going into that one. I gotta buckle down. I need to get this map done. I'm so close. 0.31 seconds away. I feel like there's plenty to improve on. It's just I'm bad at the game. Okay, maybe not outright bad. I feel like I'm doing okay. It's just I get a little distracted. How do I feel about relish? That's a tough one. I haven't had relish in a while. It's been a long time. I didn't like it when I was younger, but it's possible I'd like it now. I think I'd have to have it on the right thing. Like, I know there are some like crazy over the top hot dog places that have options that have relish on them. Which I'd be down to try. Eating on its own though, I don't know if... Yeah. It's been too long. I guess that's the gist of it. See, these are the conversations that theologians and philosophers should have been having back in the day. You know? Just think how much sauces would have advanced. We'd be in some crazy future where sauces are just incredible. You know, they've perfected them even further. No wall hits, no biggie. That's a big wall hit. was really slow. Wow. Way too far behind to catch up there. Catch up. My brain. My brain's stuck on sauces and condiments. Best start here. Oh no, too low again. Wow, I did 2 brake taps and I still came out ahead of my PB there. I guess you can say you got lost in the sauce. Yeah, I figured something like that would eventually. Don't feel bad. I would have ended up saying it eventually. Bad puns are almost all I have in my wheelhouse, so. I understand, Sleepy. It's okay. You don't have to apologize for making bad puns. Or else I'd be apologizing a lot more. Especially when I'm playing games with Jacob, because we always do really terrible puns. Although he says more that need to be apologized for than I do. Oh man, my PB really just roasted me right there. Why? What was the difference? What was the difference? Dang it. Also, I do have to say, on this turn over here, this big old lit backboard right here next to the checkpoint is terrifying because there's a gap under it. But it's not terrifying because you feel like you'll fall out. But it's horrifying because if you hit it, you just snap your driver's neck. Because all that hits is the helmet. That's, man, it's brutal. It'd be a brutal way to go. Ooh, too much airtime there. Okay. We still have a chance to bring this back, even though we're behind exactly as much as we need to be ahead by. Man, this gold is elusive. I don't know what's going on. My brain's just not improving on this track well enough. There's small improvements, like taking this corner a little bit sharper, maybe taking this a little bit wider. I broke for too long. I hit the brake for too long. Geez, English is the worst. Doesn't sound right to say I broke too hard. All that present past tense jazz just doesn't sit well with me. Yes, English is quite the language. I've thought about making a YouTube video on it. English is one of those things that I was passionate about in school, but I think it was mostly because I had really good English teachers. It's just so fascinatingly busted. I respect people who have English as their second language and are able to speak it fluently. It's just mind-blowing to me. Because of what little I've done to dip into learning other languages, like, all the rules seem a lot more clear-cut and less broken than English. Yeah, there's so many like phrases and things that just don't make any sense in English that just, I mean, learning all of it would be near impossible, in my opinion. That's why I'm very grateful that I was born learning it. Don't envy people who have to pick it up as their second language. Dang it. That's... Oh. One of these times I'm going to make this. I'm going to blow my personal best away. So hard, I'm going to get the author medal. Speaking of which, if you haven't noticed yet, I do have a plugin installed in this game that shows me what the times for the medals are in the upper left, which is really nice. It's a helpful little plugin. I forget what it's called. But I would highly recommend it if you play this game. Oh no. Just coming in a little too hot to that turn. Oof. Too spicy. Gotta tone it down a little bit. Add a little sweetness to it. To that turn. Oh, dang it. If I hadn't hit that wall, I think I would have been well ahead of my PB. It's a little wide. Take this turn a little tight. Oh, this is too wide. A little brake tap will fix it, but slow me down so much. I'm still not horribly far behind. But my PB is pulling ahead, and making this turn is kind of rough. Dang. That's another turn after that reactor boost down, set like ring into that turn. It's so hard to not fall to the outside and hit the wall. That was a little slow. It's fine. Dang it. Okay. If I can just pull it together. Take that turn sharper. Brake tap right here. That was bad. That was bad. Caught just a little bit of air. Oh. You know what? I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna get this. I was gonna say right now, but then I saw that I wasn't gonna make the turn. I'm gonna get this right now. This is the time. I mean, I have to go with it. I said it was going to be this time. Oh. Oh. Okay. Maybe I was wrong, but it, you know, it's going to be this time. Okay, if I say that every time, it'll be right eventually. But I probably should stop saying it and just focus. Focus instead. Also, my ghost probably isn't helping me at this point. The smart thing to do here would be to turn it off and ignore it. Not think about it. And just try to get some decent runs in. There we go. I turned it off. Although it is really nice from a viewer's perspective to have that. I realize that now. But it's distracting me a little bit. Uh-oh, that's bad. That was very slow. It's all going very smoothly before that, though. I appreciate the support, Sleepy. I really felt like I was improving until suddenly I just was getting caught up on stuff that I already should have mastered by now. Well, maybe not mastered. At least improved on. That's an easy reset. Grinding against the wall is not exactly the fastest route. Rough start. I say that, but then I was ahead. I thought for sure I'd be behind at the checkpoint. And this one felt pretty good, so naturally I'll be behind at the checkpoint. By a lot? Holy cow. Wow. That was... Maybe I do need my ghost, because I don't seem very good at placing myself in space. Or knowing where I'm at. So we'll bring it back. That was just a bad start. I would have known I was behind without the ghost. But yeah, as a side note, this is the second to last track in the campaign that I need to get a gold medal on. True, I haven't seen the last track, so it could be way more difficult than this one, which would be sad. But part of me thinks that if I can get past this block that is this track, this brain block, that maybe I'll just blow through the last track. Easy peasy. That's just wishful thinking. Oh, did I touch the grass? I felt like I lost an insane amount of speed there. I thought about putting a reset counter in the corner, but updating that would be, wow. I'd have to update it a lot because I reset like every 5 seconds on average, I feel. See what I mean? If I don't make this first turn, it's a quick reset. This seems fast. Nope. I probably need a coach. I think that's what I need, because or to do some serious Googling and YouTube video watching. I feel like there's so much I could improve on. Obviously, the author time is way faster than me. It's a full 4 seconds ahead. Just mind-bogglingly fast compared to me. There's so much I can improve on. I just don't know how. Wow, full second behind. Okay. Oh no. The bounce did me in. That was much faster. Lost traction for a second there. Went way too wide there. No. At least there's a bit of a visual cue for that drop down. It seems like if you're in the light, yeah, there are the 3 levels of gray. There's like the light gray, the mid gray, and the dark gray on these blocks. And I need to be in the mid gray on the drop down to actually be going a decent speed and not pop up off the ground. If I can just do that, well, there's a lot of other stuff that I need to do too, but if I could just do that, at least that part would be cleaner. Okay, that was a little too slow. It's fine. It's not fine. Wow, man, it really gets to my head apparently, because now I can't even make this first turn. That wasn't bad. Oh, that's bad though. Man, it's real bad. Oh yeah, I was mentioning before that I've been watching Made in Abyss. Made in Abyss is such a good anime. Just I wouldn't recommend it to everybody because boy is it dark and it's a bit of a downer at points. But the animation's great. And cute little character designs. It's got a almost chibi-esque aesthetic on some of the character designs, but somehow they managed to make it gut-wrenching in spite of that. Maybe that helps, actually. Because all the shocking things, they really take you by surprise. Okay, Sleepy. See you soon. Man, I had such a decent lead, and then I lost it right there. I think I went and took too much of the uphill. I really need to finish this gold medal right here, right now, because I am on the verge of going to the next track. You gotta be kidding me. I feel it. It's so close. I think my PB has a couple issues in the ending that I could completely destroy, but I don't know. It's hard to continue when you're super far behind your PB like that. This is decently far behind, but I make enough mistakes that it's okay. I probably shouldn't preface my failures like that. Seems like instant karma for belittling my PB. Ooh. Yeah, that's a little too slow. Clipping tires on that corner is bad. Bad news. Bad news bears. Whole half second behind. I'm gonna try to play it out just so I can practice this turn. I mean, that would have been decent if I hadn't hit the wall and gone way too low on the exit. So there was a lot that went wrong. Let's see. That's better. Jump slightly lower so that I can reduce some air time. Swing a little wide here and then tighter in this way. Hit the brakes a little earlier so that I can stay grounded here, or I thought I would. Shoot, that was too slow. It's okay, we get to practice the ending, or we don't. We don't get to practice the ending. The game said no. When I say the game said no, I mean that my input said no. This game is deterministic, as they say. So if somebody were to replicate my exact button presses and joystick movements, then it would be the exact same run. Which I think is how they actually do replays in this game. They track the button presses and stick movements, and then they just have the computer replicate it, have it write it up in code, and then just run it back through. It's a lot less information to store than a full-on recording of a full-on replay. So far behind. No. Okay. Turns out holding brake and accelerate on grass kind of just makes you slide straight, no matter which way you're turning the wheel. Ah, dang it. We're getting closer though. Keeping up with the PB. Oh. Through the first section, which I think is my better section. A little too fast. If I can just manage to take that corner a little tighter. Like that. But straighten out faster. That was nearly good. Oh, dang it. So close I could taste it. And a weird acrid taste. Like a hint of lemon at the end. I'm sure that's what you guys felt too. Close. I almost didn't touch the wall. That time it was a little more egregious than just a little rub. Kind of ran into it. And there again. Okay, I don't know what's happening. Sometimes I get shook. And then I just can't nail that turn. A lot more slowdown than my PB there. I wonder what the difference was. Did I clip a corner or something? Welcome back, Sleepy. I'm doing slightly better, and then sometimes not. Doing better, and then I get tilted, and then I start messing up this first turn really bad. But it's coming along, I think. I'm pretty sure. And then every time I say something positive, I lose the run in the worst way possible. It's a recurring theme. Just a little wide. Take this a little bit sharper. Not that sharp. That post is incredible. It just takes this car out so easily, even though it's going pretty high speeds. We're gonna keep rolling it. Oh, not anymore. That was decent. That was not. That was very bad. Whenever I have a good start, I have a bad middle. And then whenever I have a bad start, if I continue it, I have a decent middle. I find myself catching up to my PB. Okay, a little too fast there. A little too fast. Don't worry, I feel like we're close. I could be wrong though. Slightly ahead at that checkpoint. To slightly behind at this one. Very behind at this one. Okay. Whoops. 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 Oh, the spaghetti. Oh, dang it. Sliding out there is rough. I don't know why I reset there. I guess I wasn't ready. We'll go with that. Oh. And I'm running out of time to stream too, and I thought I'd be able to get both of the maps done in this time. How naive of me. Way too far behind to that point. Even just a little mistake here, like that right there, is enough to just screw up the flow of the rest of the map. I would love to prove myself wrong right now, but dang it. Time flies when you're grinding Trackmania and listening to some chill tunes. And talking about sauces. And breakfast foods. Dang it. I keep thinking I can take that turn at that speed, but it's just a little too spicy. Oof. That clip was bad. That was such a good landing. Dang it. Hold up. Let's see. Oh, no way. Whoa. Whoa, okay. This is some cool stuff. Jacob just sent me an article from Go Nintendo that talks about some updates that are coming to Splatoon. They've revealed pools. It's like the hashtag system that they had announced. But anyone can join. Letting you send and receive notifications with others in your pool, and even invite them to join a battle. Yeah, so it makes it a lot easier to join and leave battles. And apparently there are going to be 10 times battles outside of Splatfest. That's super weird. I'm not sure what that entails. It's like... Say you're playing like Anarchy series and you get a 10 times battle, and if you win it, what then? Like, you just immediately win the series, or how does that work? That's interesting though. I'm happy that they're doing things to try to spice it up. Change the formula a bit. Oh yeah, me stopping. Sorry about that. I wasn't clear with that. I just got sent an article. After that short little break, I feel like I've been more consistent already. Oh. Just a little too wide there. Gotta steer a lot more earlier. A lot earlier to get that turn spot on. I don't know why I went into a weird like Sean Connery accent there. Spot on. Yeah, I might just need a break, honestly. The sad part is that I really don't want to take a break until I finish it. I'm addicted. I have a problem. I'm way too new to this game to be hung up on a map this hard. I should have set some time constraints and just said I'll move on to the next map if I don't get this within this amount of time. Next time I'll do that. Unless there doesn't need to be a next time. Let's see, I have probably like 10 minutes max left. So maybe in that time I can get this one, and then I'll just like first try the last map. Easy peasy. No. Oh no. Too wide. Too wide. Oh. That's the first time I've had that happen, where I slide all the way down on the top of the car. So hey, that means that at least something's changing. I may not be improving, but something's changing. Oh no. Lost traction for a second and just got completely destroyed for it. Close, but no cigar. Such a weird phrase. I did learn what it meant though. I guess at like fairground games, and you know those games they have in amusement parks where like throw darts at balloons or shoot water into clown faces and all that good stuff. I guess back in the day they used to give out cigars as prizes. And it was a common phrase to say so close but no cigar. That's where it started. At least that's what I heard. It'd be funny if that wasn't the case and I was just like super far off. But yeah, that's just one of those like old-timey turns of speech that I've heard before and I use occasionally because I find it so strange. I had no idea what the meaning was until recently. Still never quite nailed down the phrase, and I feel like I've looked it up before, but the phrase like one in the hand is better than two in the bush. Like, even after looking it up, I'm like, I don't get it. I don't get why it became a turn of phrase. I mean, I kind of understand like the original meaning, but it's a weird phrase. Oh no. Oh, that was close. If I hadn't hopped out there and hit the wall, I would have had it. I need to practice that last section more, but I keep forgetting to reset to the checkpoint. Dang. That was a really good first little section, and then I just screwed it up and hit the post. Oh yeah, I love the, and I think this is one I made up, but maybe it's been used before, but I'm like, I really like using the phrase two stones, one bird. Just how you have to waste excessive force. I'm really good at that. Yeah, old phrases are interesting for sure. Some of them just has really strange origins. There's some that are pretty self-explanatory. Like you said, better late than never. Two birds with one stone is pretty self-explanatory. Early bird gets the worm. I feel like those ones are all pretty straightforward. We're gonna practice this last section. Not quite sure where I need to line up to get through that gap. I remember I nailed it a couple of times the other day. Kind of like that, but actually keep the turn. Oh. Yeah, because even in my PB, I hit that wall there. See, something like that. Something like that. Man, I've never gotten a double kill with a sniper, so I don't know what that's like. Must be nice. Must be nice to be good with snipers. That's just one weapon class in Splatoon that I'm so bad at. Arrgh. Oh no, I hit the next checkpoint. Dang it. And now it's unusable. Okay. I've got like 2 more attempts probably at best. I mean, I gotta go for it if this is one of my 2 attempts. Just to get the practice in. Yeah, you'll have to show me the ropes. Okay, we're gonna try to get one that goes through the first 2 checkpoints. A good run. And hopefully I can carry it through. I feel like that was a bad angle. Yeah, and a wall hit. You're not good with NZAP? Hey, I'm decent with NZAP. We'll just have to swap techniques at some point. No. Okay, I'm gonna practice this twice more and then I'll be done for today. I think I need a break. Oh no! And the reset got me. Okay. That was a long stream for basically one map of Trackmania. So sorry about that, but Man, I'm hard stuck on this one. Hard stuck silver. I'll get it eventually. Probably. I might do it off stream, honestly, because for some reason I have a mental block and I am trying to think of stuff to say and then I screw up. But I'll definitely save the last one for another stream. But next time we might be doing some Metroid Prime Remastered. That might be what we end up going to. But we'll see. We'll see. If I'm still feeling addicted to this game come Thursday, we'll see. Yeah, I'll get it next time, hopefully. Thanks, Sleepy. Thanks for the encouragement. I need it. But, well, I'll probably be streaming tomorrow night with Jacob, most likely, and then Thursday as well. But yeah, I'll see you guys later, and I hope you guys have a good one.